Galooly. The Jeff Galooly experience. Ladies and gentlemen, the Jeff Galooly experience. What if you think Jeff Galooly used a butt comb? What if Jeff Galooly had a butt comb and it was full of dander?
Dander butt comb?
Jay, I got a off mic question for you. How much dandruff would you eat for $100? Hey folks, welcome to Grown Man Record Night. We appreciate the P-loving shit out of you for hanging out with us on a Friday night, or whenever you're catching up with us, whether that's during the week.
We have made it to another show.
Well, another show. I didn't dive heart disease in between the last show
like
and this
we
show.
Thought you were.
Well, it's always a possibility. No possibility, no carbs. So anyway,
Are you? I heard the rumor that you had a float in the parade tomorrow. High Point's holiday parade.
No, my mom's walking on Sunday.
Okay.
My mom's
You gonna walk with her?
No, I'll be coming back from Raleigh. I'm going down to see Cameraman for his birthday in Raleigh, and it's an engagement party tomorrow night. We're going to have a big old time down there. Carl the Envelope's going to be down that way. Some of the other friends that have been on the program, and Danny and Jenny, and Dave, and who else is down there?
Dude number 2.
Some stuff going on down there now.
I would like to go, but we already had tickets for Wake Forest Pitt. Pitt's doing really well. They're probably going to win their division this year in the ACC, which always pisses off North Carolinians if the Syracuse or Pitt, or Miami do so well, because it's like they're not ACC.
That's not ACC. That's not real ACC.
But they are. Louisville.
Well, here's the thing I'm trying to look, man. I'm not one of these guys now. I'll be the first to say.
What guys?
If you enjoy watching us here on the program, YouTube's being such a thing about this thing now.
Sure.
Smash that like button, bro. You gotta smash that like button.
Smash it.
Smash it. Smash it. Smash that like. Hit that subscribe button. Click that bell icon to receive notifications from Grown Man Record Night. And
do it all.
We're about 340 something subscriptions.
Commit.
Now look here now.
Fully commit.
I think I've not done a real
in Jesus' name.
I've not done a real push here recently.
Push what?
Subscriptions. I think
like
by the end of the year, look, we're at like 340, 350
drive.
340, 350. At the end of the year, how beautiful would it be?
You want to be at what?
$5 bills.
$5 bills?
500.
What are you up to? You got a plan?
340,
you
350.
got a plan.
I don't have a plan. I'm asking for help.
You ain't going to get there.
So if you know somebody that would enjoy shit burgers like us, share it to them. Say, hey, go check these guys out. Subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Hit that bell notification. Hit the subscribe button.
I don't know if you likely were not watching the show before this, but there is a show before this, and people discover it at times, and it's it's cool.
Yeah, and
they're
people
like, oh, you guys do. What are you doing?
Sometimes you search for something random, and Grown Man Record Night number 86 pops up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but no, that's the program. I'm talking about what we do before the program.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Now, for somebody that's just joined us recently, we were talking on Twitch earlier. I do we did the music segment of the program on Twitch, and when we get done with the program, we go back to Twitch. But in the middle, we do Twitch and YouTube. I can't do the music on YouTube. They pop the hell out of copyright, and probably rightly so.
Yeah, but
even though we're playing music, like, hey, if you like this, go buy it.
I think we promote it,
Of course. The whole goal is like, if we play a record, I've never heard that before. What is that?
We really approve of it.
Well, hey, then go pay some money for it.
Go find it.
Go find it.
Pick it up.
Go download it or whatever.
Pick it up.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Your voice cracked.
Pick it up. But hey, man, you guys are awesome, and we appreciate.
Hey, man.
I wish everybody happy holidays.
Jay, you're not on the mic.
Jay said something. I don't know what it was.
We've been getting complaints about.
Do
Jay.
not respond to that.
No, happy Honda Days. It's
Jay
not funny
says
for
happy
somebody to
Honda
hear
Days,
you.
but was that funny?
No.
It missed its timing.
Nope. Nope. I refuse to participate.
It's like not quite making it to the toilet before you blow your ass out.
I've been down that road. Let me tell you what. And speaking of which, my cousin is doing just fine. She is number 2 on her JV volleyball team, despite hot diarrhea burns on her lap from a trip we took to the mountains. Sort of recently. It wasn't super recent. It was probably last year.
You say hot diarrhea?
Yeah, she got burns on the top of her knees from my diarrhea that came out of the same van we were riding in. But I had like the number right under the top hot wing flavor.
Yeah.
You know, numero
like
uno
a mango
like
habanero.
Thermonuclear.
Yeah.
It was the one under that. I mean, my cousin was in the van with us riding, and I shot diarrhea on her leg while we were going down the road, and it was so hot from all the hot wings I had, it burned a stripe on her leg. And
to this day.
we went to it was a Sunday, so we had to go to one of the little clinic things. There was no doctor's offices open. We went to the Doc in a Box.
Okay.
Bossman would call it.
Yeah, yeah.
Little urgent care.
Okay.
And they said, well, it looks like some diarrhea burned your leg. You owe $74. So, well,
getting into how did we get there?
Well,
how did we end up?
I got there by eating about 4 or 5 hot wings. Woo, son, come on with it. Come on with it one time. Oh, talk to me, teddy bear. What's our first? Hey, folks, let's take it easy. we lost a GD legend yesterday. Roy Clark passed away at the age of something or other.
95.
He was an older gentleman.
85, 95.
Boy, could he pick out? 1933. Boy, could he pick that guitar though?
He could pick that guitar.
Honey Hush.
One of the best.
I tell you what, he could get down on it. I didn't realize he was from D.C.
Was he really?
Yeah, he was, and pretty much could play anything with strings on it. Of course, he after some appearances on The Tonight Show and American Bandstand, '69 is when him and Buck Owens teamed up to go on Hee Haw, which is what I originally know him as. And I'll be honest.
Never heard of.
What?
Never heard of.
No. He this is crazy. People think I'm just being stupid when I say this, but he really does look like my grandmother. God bless her. She passed away in '86.
Here's my grandmother's favorite. January 28th, 1986.
82, he won a Grammy for Best Country Instrumental for Alabama Jubilee, member of the Country Music Hall of Fame and the Grand Ole Opry. He one of the first people that really blended over from the country charts to the pop chart.
Right.
That was one of his biggest claims to fame. And this is something, when we talk about Roy Clark, you know, we had to dig through the stack to pull out some records we'll talk about here in a little bit, but this is something I really I thought was really cool when he talked about playing music and shit. He was like, I keep a band of great young people around me, and we're not musically restrained. It's not about let's do it correct, but let's do it right. Okay. And I was like, holy shit, man. If that's not some rock and roll, just absolute brilliance right there.
Right.
Let's not worry about doing it correct. Let's worry about doing it right. And in my head, that means let's keep the party moving. And people are like, heck yeah, I'm here at a concert. That doesn't mean like, it seemed like your flat fifth was a little sharp there. It seems like I don't know if you meant to, it's not much about that as much as like, man, there's some mugs out in front of us here dancing. That's doing it right.
Right.
Worrying about your flat fifth being a little sharp is doing it correct. Those things don't necessarily coincide all the time. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I'm just talking out about Bunny Hoyle here, folks. Anyway.
Did you say Bunny Hoyle?
Well, I might have. Well. So check this out. There's going to be 16 classic albums released on blue vinyl for UNICEF. You familiar with the UNICEF charity?
Yeah.
You're not a fan of UNICEF? I don't.
No.
I went to this weird thing.
They have a stern view of international adoption. We couldn't get down with.
Sure. They've announced a limited edition re-release of 16 sought-after LPs in the signature UNICEF blue. Each of the signed pressings will be individually numbered, and every album will be limited to 50 copies.
Okay.
So you're going to have to go on this website and kind of bid for them. Yeah, you're going to have to go and bid for them.
And so what is it now? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
They're issuing these blue issues of these
King
records.
Crimson.
Well, no, there's 16 of these.
Is that the one that's remastered by Stephen?
No, I don't know. David Bowie's The Next Day, Kate Bush, King Crimson, Nick Cave, Coldplay's on here, Jimi Hendrix, Alicia Keys, Bob Marley, Ozzy Osbourne.
So you say there's only 50 of each of these?
Yeah.
All blue?
Yeah, 50 of each of them. Amy Winehouse is on here. So I guess the whole idea is just to
I saw someone had posted, was it Underdog? Something about blue, and I was like, what is that? I didn't understand what it was about. I guess this is part of this deal.
It's possible. There are possibilities here.
Not many possibilities.
I don't know. I thought it was kind of neat, but also I'm leery of all of those larger charitable organizations.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't know. That's not saying
like Wounded Warrior.
Getting paid, getting rich. Son of a gun, son of a bitch.
I had heard Wounded Warrior, like the least amount of your dollar goes actually to
I've heard
where it
Wounded
needs
Warrior
to go.
Sketchy.
Yeah.
Super sketchy.
I hate to say that.
Trace Atkins gets all that money.
I totally agree.
He spends it
Support
on
the
boots.
troops. You support the troops?
You should have a lot of boots. Jay had mentioned this.
What?
Okay.
That's what it is.
I hear they're all into amputee porn. Not all of them.
Let's leave this area.
But some.
Leave this area.
Well, look at this shit.
Oh, what's that?
Jay mentioned that he sent me a text
What
earlier
is that?
talking about, do you know anything about this?
A box set?
It's a huge box set. You know, we're the king of talking about box sets that none of us ever pick up.
Because we can't. Well, I'd pick up a couple.
Yeah, I'm not buying. But I think they're cool. No, don't get me wrong. This is a new box set collecting music from 5 of John Coltrane's 63 albums.
63.
It's going to be released by Impulse later this month. Now, if you
Are these
remember,
1963 albums?
Yeah.
So he made 63 albums.
1963.
Oh, okay.
You know, they released that Both Directions at Once, which you picked up. That's that Coltrane that was
that new
unreleased.
Unreleased stuff.
This includes shit from that, plus some other stuff he did with some ballads with Johnny Hartman, all this other shit. 63 Live at Birdland, Coltrane's devastating response to the 16th Street Baptist Church bombing in Alabama. I mean, this has got some bonkers stuff on it. 5 LP box set. Going to be released the 30th of November. You can pre-order a copy.
It's what, $200 probably?
I don't know. It does. Any vinyl. 5 LPs, man.
We're not talking CDs.
And you know, that's probably a chunk of change, but that's one of those.
Yeah.
That's probably worth it.
That's one of those.
That's one of those. A Bowie box set, yep. Coltrane, yep. I mean, a Toto box set. Jay's all over it, but you know, I think that's one of those. Even though it's expensive, in a few years you'll be like, oh god damn, I should have probably bought that. It's expensive for what it was.
Do that or pay your property tax.
I probably should have bought it.
You probably should pay your property tax.
I ain't got no property tax.
Oh,
I live here for free, bro.
Are you in Florida?
Woo! I can live here for free. Trying to check it. We got people watching. Oh, Shane's checking in with us. I'm trying to keep up with everybody here. But I ain't no good at it. Jay's yawning. We got Kansas City rep. Opamas 86 joining us for the first time on the music section.
Yeah,
and coming in
awesome.
with us, man. We appreciate you hanging out with us. I got a rule. Oh, I started a new rule last week.
Uh-oh. I wasn't here for that.
We had
You weren't here?
Yeah, you was.
You do a show by yourself?
No, we had a new gentleman that joined us.
Yeah.
Deadwax brought him in.
Say something about him?
No, we got to take a shot.
Oh, okay.
Anytime we got a new person joining us, we got to take a shot.
What if we have a bunch of people join us at the same time?
We got to take a bunch of shots. So.
Well, I actually bought a flask today.
Let's do it.
Broke down and bought a flask. I hate transporting big bottles.
Oh wait, somebody just said. Don't mean to interrupt, but somebody said we get to 500 subscriptions, Jay will take his shirt off.
Oh yeah.
That's a bonus. We can do that.
Take it off right now. I don't care.
Take it off now.
I wish you had a mic on to share that. That was funny.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna do one for you, Opama 86. We appreciate you, bro.
This is Cuervo 1800, by the way. Where's the line? Give me a line. I didn't bring the salt.
I got a bag of it. I can use some of my scalp sweat. That's probably pretty salty. Yeah. I always like digging into my scalp. It reminds me of like digging into a wrestling mat where it leaves your thumbprint or your fingerprints and then they go away eventually.
Wrestling mat.
Did you hear that Chris talking about the rubber basketball court?
I did.
Yes.
Yeah.
That weird material they made from tires.
Campbell University.
Skull.
Skull.
To all of our new watchers, viewers.
Did you ever go to basketball camp?
I'll be honest with you, that tastes like the Mother Mary just pissed right in my mouth about it.
That's a good line.
Good line.
Chris Kelly said Reynolds College.
No.
He goes to the bathroom for a living. All right. Let's keep it moving. Let's don't drag it. What's up, Bill? Said he's doing a shot of whiskey himself.
All right.
Bill's Box of Sound. My man.
Is he in Michigan?
Bill's an Ohio guy, too. We got a lot of Ohio guys. Bill and Shane and Corey was joining us earlier. A lot of Ohio guys.
They're probably not Reds fans. They're probably Indians fans.
I don't know.
I'm a Reds fan.
I know Shane's a Red Sox fan.
All right. Well, they're a spinoff of the Reds.
There's red and then there's Red
right?
Sox.
They're a spinoff.
Well, there's red and Red Sox.
And you know the Cubs, the White Sox and the Cubs are spinoffs of each
Well, you got red and then Red Sox.
Yeah, I understand. And they're both fucking stalking, so they couldn't get too original and maybe coming up with a new kind of thing. Jay is talking. Please hold.
My dad used to pitch in the Negro Leagues.
You want to tell them about what we've been doing on nights like Wednesday night or was it Thursday night?
We've been doing some jamming, folks. We talked a little bit last week. We did some more jamming. And we got a few songs we're going to release coming up in the holiday season.
Jay's got
first of the
a
year.
place. It sounds good. It's a good space.
Jay has this place. If you want to look it up, it's called Stu Studio.
Go to Google Maps.
And
look for Stu Studio.
We're recording some songs.
In Jamestown.
We're going to release them digitally for free.
Where is that? Jamestown?
That's Jamestown.
Okay.
And then we're going to possibly release a cassette. So we'll have digital releases
on VHS.
of cassette.
On VHS.
And possibly a VHS release with some visuals to go along with it.
A Sega Genesis.
And if you've got a Sega Mega Drive, the Genesis won't work. You got to have a Master. I'm sorry. Mega Drive. I've ruined everything. Okay. Anyway, we've been jamming.
Yeah,
we've been jamming.
It's something. That's stepping out of my comfort zone because I'm used to just kind of stepping up and singing things that everybody knows or whatever. So this is like, and I'm playing my telly and I don't play that, and it's like that's probably what I should be doing when I'm not doing the other thing. So
yeah, and this is it's different for me too. It's different from what I've ever played too. It really is.
Well, I think we've got a good sound. You've got this because you play the Parker guitar, and you got a real just like tearing
Velcro,
tear the Velcro kind of sound. And my Telly's still got that little bit of punch to it where you can hear it's a Telly. That's a single coil.
Cuts through the fuzz like a pair of Yinger scissors.
Hitting you in the face.
But anyway, it's been a good time doing some stuff. So we'll be releasing. Keep your ear about that. And the only way to find out what's going on with that, you gotta smash that like button. You gotta subscribe. Hit that bell notification. You gotta spread this to your friends. And get them all in here.
Spread it like butter.
If you have friends that are alcoholics and like music albums, this is probably where they probably need to be. And if not, I'll wrestle them for free.
So the Twitch show.
Yes.
The Twitch. You can't go back and watch that, right?
No, the music part.
Yeah.
Negatory.
Like it used to be. We used to be on Ustream, and you could go back.
You can't say you.
Oh, I'm sorry. We used to be on another.
There's a class action thing working
channel.
Yeah. It's a whole.
So here we are on Twitch, and now we're on YouTube. Are we simultaneous right now on Twitch?
Yeah, we're simul streaming.
You don't have to leave Twitch, right?
No, not at all.
But if you wanna,
you can.
Twitch it.
All right, I got one more thing I wanted to talk about, Jay. You mentioned it before. How Reverb has an app now. Have you been using it at all? Tell us a little something. Because I got a little something, but I want to hear your first-hand experience.
I've got it on my phone, but I haven't really used it because I'm buying it.
God,
So
after all this time,
Reverb
still smells good.
Yeah.
I got my Mitchum on, by the way.
I do too.
You wearing Mitchum?
Absolutely.
Are you a Mitchum man?
I'm a Mitchum man.
I didn't know. I thought you just made it. I'm definitely a Mitchum man. Jay, are you a Mitchum man?
No, but my father was.
I'll say this.
I'll buy that.
My ex-girlfriend is. That's where I got the joke
Oh,
from.
she's a lady Mitchum. She's a lady Mitchum?
Finn already used it, but
was she a lady? There's a product.
Zaris where Mitchum came from.
My mother used
Are you serious?
That's where the whole bit came from.
The whole bit. But I started like using
I
it.
started like saying, anyway, it's a whole. Anyway, I will say, I strayed. Oh Lord, I've strayed.
I have not strayed.
I have strayed. I used Old Spice.
Oh, you did?
Stunk like a goddamn pig. I used Degree. Lord, it smelled like somebody took dumpster water and just spread it up underneath me. And then when I finally went back to
I wish I
Mitchum,
had an organ right now. I could.
when I finally went back to Mitchum,
Yeah.
some bitch in hell, I don't smell like a damn truck stop whore anymore. And it's
See, that ought to be their ad
truth.
campaign.
It's a damn
Son
truth.
of a bitch, I don't smell like a truck stop whore.
I'm telling you, it's the truth, man.
No, I get the 2-pack. 2-pack
If you go to Walmart,
You get the 2-pack Shakur Mitchum pack.
if you go to Walmart and get the Mitchum pack, that's where it's at.
It's pricey though, isn't it?
No,
it's down near the bottom.
It's reasonable, Jay. But anyway, this Reverb.
If it's eye level, it's going to be expensive.
So Reverb is that's where I bought my fuzz pedal.
Oh yeah.
Off of Reverb. It's like an eBay for guitars and effects and amps and all this shit. But now they're doing an LP thing, possibly to rival Discogs.
Oh,
is kind of the thing.
So it's more than albums.
It's more than albums. It's always been more than albums.
It's your dad's tool set.
CDs, tapes, but it's really starting to horn in on their idea is to horn in on the Discogs market. So I wonder, leave me a comment. Are you guys, or would you be open to like looking for a record that you really want through this Reverb platform, whether it be the app, which was just introducing, or their website? Do you buy things on Discogs? Is it an eBay thing? Amazon? I've bought things both. I've bought eBay. I've bought Discogs. I've not bought Amazon. I think I'm comfortable either way. I think Reverb is not something that I would be opposed to. So if it's a better, especially mobile-wise, if I can just zip through and be like, that's what I want. Boom. It's cheap. Bam. I may be more. I don't know. I don't know if I'd be more inclined to check it out. but I would be definitely inclined to check it out. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Worst.
But you know, Opama86 says he slazzers that Old Spice. Nothing wrong with some damn Old Spice.
That's for younger kids.
Old Spice? No.
Well, you and me are not in the same
Oh no.
generation.
No, my dad. I grew up.
No, Old Spice. Oh, I love Old Spice.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the deodorant.
No, I think he's talking old.
No, he's talking the deodorant. We're talking about deodorant.
Okay. Because I just had some Old Spice and I swore on it. Halfway through the day, and I'm like, God Almighty, this smells. And I'm not an underarm stink guy, but I'd be like, this ain't fucking working, son. But Mitchum, that 48 hours.
Pick it up.
TikTok.
Put that Old Spice down and pick it up.
48 hours.
Switch him to Mitchum.
48 hours.
You got that Jesus picture?
TikTok. No.
Okay.
All right. What else I got over here?
I don't know.
Well, we're probably about an hour and 14
We
minutes
haven't even
already.
gotten to what we played.
We ain't even got into
Are
nothing.
you kidding me?
I got a new thing though.
Oh, that you want to do your new segment?
You want to do a new segment?
Do a new segment.
I got a new segment.
y'all.
I got a new segment
tuned.
tonight called you may have missed, in case you missed it. In case you missed it.
Is that you?
No, I know. I thought about that too. It kind of does look like me. This is like cruising down I-95 and realizing, oh shit, I may have missed it.
In case you missed it.
Just like back up, amigo, you missed it. Pedro's so sad. I was on a Reddit forum earlier this week talking about stoner rock, learning about new bands like stoner rock, doom rock, doom metal kind of stuff. And people were posting all kinds of bands I never heard of, and I was checking them out, blah blah blah. And someone was like, "Hey, any like blues fans? Like you guys like Buddy Guy?" It's like, "Well, hell yeah, we love Buddy Guy." It said, "Have you ever heard the record Sweet Tea?" And I was like,
Tea from our show?
Well, yeah, that's what I thought.
Hey.
And I was like, Sweet Tea? I don't know that I know that one. It's the 11th studio album, came out in 2001. It was actually nominated for a Grammy in 2001. And I was like, for real?
That's not the one where he plays with Jimbo Mathis from Squirrel Nut Zippers, is it?
Let's see. I don't know. But it said, man, it was, and I could tell just from the typing. I mean, that sounds stupid. That like, this is a younger cat, and said this sounds like Caius or like Fu Manchu, and I'm like,
what?
A Buddy Guy? A Buddy Guy record? Yeah. And so I'm like, okay, well, I mean, I like Buddy Guy anyway, but let's see what this one's like. I don't know this one. And I clicked on it, and I'm like, holy shit, Buddy Guy released a stoner rock album. I mean, the first couple of songs is like, you heard it.
Tune it down.
The bass is like,
yeah.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I mean, it is so freaking good. And it's something that totally slipped me by. And it's not a record. I don't have the vinyl. There's only like a UK thing you can get for like 40, 50 bucks. If you've never heard this album, Sweet Tea by Buddy Guy, go YouTube it, Bandcamp it, MySpace it, Friendster it, whatever you need to do.
Check it out.
Go check out some of these songs. It will blow your freaking mind. And it's definitely one of those albums for me that just totally passed me by. I missed it. I totally missed it. It came right at me and I didn't know what to do with it. And now I'm telling you about it. So now it's your problem. Congratulations.
What are you going to do about it?
It's your problem. It's your problem now. Seriously, go check out this record. That is such a great record. I'm telling you, I wouldn't steer you wrong. Let's get into what we played.
Okay. We need an intro for that.
Yeah. I got a graphic album.
No, we need to do something better for what we. It's a major step in the show.
It is a major step.
It needs like something.
It's a major step that probably should have come 25 or 30 minutes ago.
That too.
So we'll rifle through. We played a lot of records tonight. which is great. That's what That's what we're over here for. That's what we're doing over here. We're over playing records. We're playing records for you, me, and my mama. So let's get it going. First record. It's a record I left on the table from last week. I don't know when this was from. I'll be honest with you about it. It could have been Sunday. I don't know. Albert Collins. Trucking with Albert Collins, the master of the Telecaster. We're going to bust through these fast, Jay.
Are we?
Numero 2, I pulled out Uncle Meat from the Mothers of Invention. Super duper great album. If you don't know, I'm sorry. I said burnt weenie sandwich.
Yeah.
What did I say?
I don't know.
I don't know what I said. Burnt weenie sandwich from Mothers of Invention.
Confusion Plaza, I think it was.
What the fuck am I doing?
I have no idea.
You came over pretty
early, so yeah. And I wanted to put on. I was thinking about Pacific Gas and Electric because the actual company's in a lot of trouble right now for something that they might have done wrong in California.
Possibly.
There's
we won't weigh in on that.
A lot of people that are dead.
What's up, Dead Wax? Speaking of dead Wax is joining us.
This is their Are You Ready album.
Appreciate you, bro.
Very bluesy. The first one, I think, to really feature, they finally got the right lead singer, which is that dude, Charlie Allen.
Yeah.
Who's, yeah. I think this is like someone did a cartoon of him on the back. It looks like a Zap album.
Yeah, it does. I'm gonna say the front of that cover.
Stupid banana, a hot dog.
That's
cucumber. What are they thinking about?
How many years has this turned me off of this record?
Stupid as
and I listen to this record, and I'm like, holy shit, this is smoking.
That's a great record.
It's a great record.
I think Are You Ready went to like number 20 on the charts.
That just shows you how much art contributes to you just blew it. You know what I mean?
Blew it for you.
You can have the greatest music, and if you have the wackest art, you blew it.
You blew it.
You blew it.
You had one job.
Jay, tell us about
Jay
this.
Got here. Jay got here at the same time I got here.
Grab a old microphone though, Jay. Tell us about this rockin' album.
That's a real good album.
You guys like rock music?
Well, Elvis has left the building.
We were talking about this a couple weeks ago.
Were you?
Actually, I was.
How were you? How did it come into conversation?
I think I brought a Whitesnake.
I know we did a David Coverdale.
Got brought up. And
yep.
I told you if I found it, I'd bring it.
And so this is the first.
Stormbringer. This is the first one. David Coverdale and Glenn Hughes on bass. It's a rocking combo.
Good shit, man. That was smoking pretty much the whole way through.
Yeah.
I'll have to say about it. This was Dig It a Week from.
It's Stormbringer, by the way.
Stormbringer.
Yeah. A couple of weeks ago, a Dig It a Week I picked up from a antique mall. And I will say one of the all-time sleeper combos for Grown Man Record Night is Jay and Kai. If you see Jay and Kai or J.J. Johnson and Kai Winding, this is a 6i Columbia from. I've had that +6 and I picked this one up, which I think is the first one, like a self-titled deal. It's trombone, which may lead you to believe why do I need trombone records? And it's just a smoking ass jazz record.
I like a good trombone. I'm going to listen all day.
It's as good as a Coleman Hawkins record.
This is good.
For real. Is it Coltrane, Miles Davis, or Ornette Coleman? No, but it's pretty goddamn close. I'll be honest.
I think it's better than, say, what's our flautist?
Herbie Mann?
Herbie Mann?
Yeah, I'll take him over Herbie Mann. Yeah. And I love Herbie Mann. But and it's funny because we were digging with Chris from Dixieland Farm and Dave, DJ Thunder 1970. And Chris picked up the J and Kai +6 and just handed it to me and said, yeah, buy that.
I thought Happiness was a warm gun. But apparently, Happiness is a thing called Joe.
No. Joe Friday.
All right.
I pulled out a little Ohm and Vedic songs. The last recording by Ohm, which is Al Cicero and Emil Amos. This was 2012.
That's a pretty deep album.
Man. It just really brings it. It's got John the Baptist on the cover there.
Yep.
You don't get more intimate than John the Baptist when you know a motherfucker's going to get his head cut off because of it. It kind of weighs a little heavy on you, I'll be honest about it. Then, of course, we had to play a little Roy Clark. This is I had Steve searching through the stack over here looking for Roy Clark. I knew I had some. And probably have more than this, to be honest with you. Pulled out one, which it was pretty slower. It wasn't really chicken picking shit, but it was a good record, nevertheless. This is Roy Clark. He'll have to go.
He had such a wide spectrum of music, though, so you could get soft and just him just wailing on stuff.
This was a Pickwick deal.
Was it?
Previously released on Capitol Records, but yeah, this was a Pickwick, a USA Pickwick, which is weird because Pickwicks are normally Canadian, right?
Yeah.
And then this other Roy Clark, Yesterday When I Was Young, which was in not the best shape. I don't know if that was. I don't know what. It seems like a compilation of some sort. Maybe it's not. Maybe not. No. Cool picture though. Look at that picture of him.
On Dot Records.
Man. Doesn't he?
He looks a little less heavy.
Badass, man.
Not quite as heavy.
He was a badass picker, man.
He reminds me of Dan Blocker from Gunsmoke, the big guy. Hoss Cartwright.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Always remind me of Hoss Cartwright.
He does look. He reminds me of Hoss and also my grandmother. But nevertheless. All right, Steve. Then you started doing some one-off shit.
Oh yeah,
What was the big idea behind this?
Well, if you know, from time to time I'll
Get out of here.
I'll play some one-offs because I want to go through a lot of really cool stuff and trying to just link it together. What you know what a one-off is.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I started with this Ozric Tentacles album. I don't even remember what song I played, to be honest with you. This is called Jurassic Shift.
That's easy for you to say.
Ozric Tentacles is like it's like a festival band from England. It's guitar and keyboard driven.
To me, it sounds like if Flaming Lips and Tame Impala got together and did a bunch of drugs together.
Hawkwind. Like to mix like natural sounds.
And did like a drug album. Like, we're going to get stoned and play this album.
Ed Wynn is the keyboard / guitarist. And this is from 1993, I think. I think it's a 2013 reissue. But the original's from 93. Jurassic Shift.
It's really cool shit.
Very instrumental.
Now, I didn't recognize this one.
This is Camper Van Beethoven. This is called 2 and 3, so it's actually 2 albums in one, depending on what side you're on. I think we listened to the second album, which is Camper Van Beethoven 2. I don't remember what we listened to. It kind of had a weird kind of.
Was it country sounding?
Well, country, but yet Slavic. They do a lot of like.
What year is this from? Or kind of ballpark? Early 80s, mid 80s?
Yeah, 80, maybe like 83, 82. You know, David Lowery, the leader who went on to do Cracker, he's kind of set up camp. I don't know if he lives, but he's set up his offices in Athens now. So they have a festival. I think it's in February, and I'd love to try and figure out a time to go to this thing. They do like Camper Van Beethoven plays for one night, and then Cracker plays another night, and then.
Well, you know, Cracker's been here a couple of times.
Yeah,
recently.
They play Ziggy's. I saw.
And that festival, the open air thing.
The bicycle festival.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then it was a little David Bowie, and it was the next day, which you talked about. They have a blue version now, but I think I just threw on something
terrific, man. You gave me this digitally. This is a great record.
I do love this album.
It's really good. It really withstands the test of time.
I don't know if it's the second to last, but it's near the end of his career. Of course, it's got that Heroes look to it. He just kind of rehashed that Heroes album cover.
Bowie's one of those guys that just really reminds you that's like, even in the last part of your life, you can still make great music and do your thing. You know what I mean? That's so.
Then why not follow it with the Beastie Boys? And the cool thing about this
comments on this gatefold. Somebody saw you.
Gatefold is just nuts.
Hang on.
Like, the album is in this one right here. So yeah, it's just one album.
Go my way.
One album that takes up. Then flip it over. Let's flip it over. So hand me this. So there's two two burrow pictures basically.
Wow.
And it's really cool.
That is nuts. That's fairly recent,
Paul's
right?
Boutique, by the way, if you don't know.
Yeah.
But you probably know.
Fairly recent?
Fairly recent, I think. I don't know. It's like the only really, really cool hip-hop album I do have.
Hell yeah.
After that came another one of my kind of bands that I really love, fallen in love with this past year, which is from Australia, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, sorry. It's hard to say. Float Along, Fill Your Lungs. This is part of that new, they reissued all their first 5 albums, and it's yellow vinyl. I'm not going to pull it out because I don't feel like it. But that's
great record. Do they have a bad one?
I haven't come across one yet.
There's better ones than other ones, but there's not a bad record in the bunch.
It's on Flightless Records.
Is that their shit, or is that, you know about
Probably.
Flightless?
I don't know. How about some Butthole Surfers?
Oh, I'd love to have
from
this.
83.
Man.
I got 2 Butthole Surfers albums. This one and that Can Meat something. I forget the name of it. I got them. It was one of those things where we talked about this earlier, just off the show. But sometimes you go to a place and they don't know what they have.
Yeah.
They didn't know what they had with these 2 albums.
Yeah.
So this is like from 83, one of the early Butthole Surfers albums.
Yeah, that's man, that's real early.
We listened to what is that song called? The Shah Sleeps in Lee Harvey's Grave or something, which I discovered one night at a party. The Shah Sleeps in Lee Harvey's Grave. Yeah, that's the name of it. Wow, I have a memory. So
I was just saying earlier this week.
Still got the original shrink wrap on it.
Hairway to Steven.
Yeah.
I saw an X-ray of a woman passing gas. That's my favorite Butthole Surfer song.
After that was a Flaming Lips album, actually. It's the whole thing is a tribute to Dark Side of the Moon. This is the Flaming Lips with Stardust and the White Dwarfs, which, by the way, is like the nephew of Wayne Coyne.
Yeah.
With Henry Rollins and Peaches doing the Dark Side of the Moon. I just threw it on to the first song. I think it was Breathe or Speak to Me.
Which is kind of a precursor to what was coming up.
That was good.
Because that's what precursor.
I really enjoyed that. More than I thought I'd. Because when I first listened to the album, I wasn't like into it. It's kind of grown on me.
Yeah.
Then a little Bo Diddley. What say you?
Man, I need this one. And my
I
wife.
picked this up in Durham recently, this past summer. The Black This is a reissue of The Black Gladiator. Killer album.
This is the one, I think, because you showed this, Greeno went out and picked this record up. And he was like, dude.
It's awesome. Look at this picture of him on the back. I got to show you.
I don't have this one. This is like.
Look at that.
Oh, my God.
What the hell's going on there? He was going nuts.
I was a Bo Diddley fan when I was a little kid. When he started doing those commercials with Bo Jackson.
Bo Diddley.
And he had that square guitar. I remember asking my mom, like, who's that guy?
Yeah.
That guy right there. My mom's like, I think his name's Bo Diddley.
I think we listened to...
And I went and looked everything up from Bo Diddley.
A song called Black Soul.
Yeah, but because of that, I had the Bo Jackson shoes. I had both versions of the Bo Jackson cross trainers.
Did you?
Yeah. And I was
so the kids are into Air Jordans and you're out buying the Bo Jackson stuff.
Yep.
Porcupine Tree. This is called Dead Wing, which was a later album, heavy at times. It's actually a theme. It's actually based on a ghost story. It was going to be like part of a whole like movie soundtrack, maybe. I don't know, but it's called Dead Wing, and I think most of us on the show are going to see Steven Wilson here in about 3 weeks.
Yeah, man.
So
that's going to be a good time.
I hope so.
As long as we don't breathe too loud.
Don't make too much noise.
Apparently, he's got some fairly.
Well, I'll tell you, King Crimson was the same way though.
Restrictions.
King Crimson's the same way. They don't.
Well, Jack White will throw you out if you got a phone in there.
And then something happened. Oh, I know what it was. We were going to listen to the next album, but then we put it on table 2, and it didn't like table 2, so we had to do a swap, and do something real quick. And so I just grabbed up in the jazz section, George Benson cookbook. You can't go wrong there.
Holy Lord!
This is an awesome George Benson album. Probably one of my favorites.
It's the favorite for me. It is numero uno for me in terms of George Benson, for sure.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's one of those records where I have actually looked over at the turntable to just make sure the sumbitch ain't on fire while it's playing. It's such a smoking album. I'm afraid the spindle's just going to light it right on fire.
Yeah. And last but not least for me was, this is actually Dig of the Week. This is my big Dig of the Week, which I was real excited to run out and get.
Yeah.
You guys talk. I was gonna be here last week. For some reason, I just feel like coming, but I hipped you to the skip, and you talked about it. It's the Wall Redux that came out. It was actually Magnetic Eye Records. It came out as a what do you call that? Crowdfunding.
Crowdsourced, or
you know what I'm talking about. It was one of those, and of course they made their money on it and was able to produce the album. Stoner Doom, other.
I saw the list of bands, man. I damn near shit my pants.
Pretty cool.
Melvins, ASG,
Mark Lanigan.
Yawning Man is on there.
Pallbearer. Church of the Cosmic Skull.
Yeah, we just talked about this, guys.
And cool gatefold too. So it's funny that some of the art, and this is the blue vinyl version. I think, what did we say? There's only 300, 500 of these.
500 of the blue vinyl. Yeah.
Kind of cool artwork.
I always said I'm not a tattoo guy, but if I was ever going to get a tattoo,
the hammer,
the crossed hammers.
Yeah,
that'd be.
It's pretty nice.
Near the top of the list.
Yeah, I was really glad to pick that up, and it came with a download too.
And I decided to finish that off with a little. I don't know, just felt kind of right. I've been listening to a little bit of Aphex Twin, Syro, triple LP from a couple of years ago. It's not very. The gatefold is not as innovative as
you can do whatever you want with that.
The Beastie Boys.
Paint your own picture.
I mean, yeah. If you want to make this all a bunch of dicks, I mean, you could draw a bunch of dicks on there if you really wanted to. I guess that's your prerogative. I mean, that's not my deal, but you know, if you want dicks on there, that's your business. But yeah, man, cool shit.
Yep.
Well, that's what we had for what
that's
we played.
What we played.
So let's get into a dig of the week. What we got for dig of the week?
What time is it?
Well, 2:45. No, wait. No, it's not.
12:48. It's not even 2, dude.
No, it's not even 1. What are you talking about?
1:45.
Well, what do you got for dig of the week? You got some?
What have I got? I've just got about 4. I mean, that Wall album was my big dig. Check out my big dig.
Big dig, bro.
I got a few others.
Okay.
Starting with Grin.
Now tell us about Grin. What is Grin about?
Nils Lofgren. He played with Bruce Springsteen. He's still with E Street. This one? It's like it's one of those what do you call these die cuts?
Yeah.
With the mouth and the flips up and so it's one of those
Jake just brought one of his records over here.
It's a pain in the ass to get out, but it's a good rock album. This is like his 3rd or 4th album, I think. It was the first time that he had a quartet. Before that, it was a trio.
Deadwax says Mitchum took the baloney smell away for sure. Damn right.
Yeah, he did. How about a little Uriah Heep? Do you have this album?
No, I don't have that.
This is Return to Fantasy, and the reason I picked it up is I always like to look to see if John Wetton's playing with him, and this is the first one he played with him. And I will say, look at the album cover. I mean, yeah, I'm a guy, whatever. There's like this woman in a tutu, but you can see like her gash.
You see that?
Yes. I didn't see it at first. I saw just this.
No, I see a bunch of weird shit.
There's a woman. She's leaning back, and
yeah.
There's a lot going on down there
that's weird.
Wouldn't probably happen.
I've never seen that one. Whoa, neat.
Yep. It's a good album. But he doesn't sing on it. He just is. He replaced the bass player.
Okay.
So, but they still have the same easy living. That guy singing lead. Grand Funk Phoenix.
Oh yeah, I've got this one.
You do have this one?
I don't know how good a shape mine's in, but that's a great record.
This is in good shape,
dude. That is a smoke.
Capitol Records.
That is
a great album. It's from '72, I think.
This would be. I would call this a cool uncle of stoner rock.
Okay, cool uncle of stoner rock.
Yeah, I mean, you talking about grandfather would be like Blue Cheer and Mountain, bands like that. Grand Funk,
yeah,
it's not quite as seminal. It's just to the side, so that's why I would call it like a cool uncle. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Last but not least, do you got anything to do?
I'm only going to do one, I think.
I got one more.
I'm gonna save one of mine.
Okay. Let me. I'll do this, but I want to look it up because I want to find out more about it myself.
Okay. Well, you mean do mine?
Go ahead and do one.
I've got a few, but I'm going to save mine. I'm only going to do.
What, are you teasing us?
Well, I just don't know that. I don't want to have to buy records every week.
That's what you're supposed to do, though.
But I did pick this up. This was on clearance. I have clearance. From our local spot, Underdog Records. This was reduced from $18.99 to $9.99, and it's a band I'm really in favor of. No Effects, and it's White Trash, 2 Hebes, and a Bean. Brand new.
Wait, what? White Trash, 2 Hebes, and a Bean?
Yeah, now the funny thing is...
I'll be honest with you, I don't know anything about this band.
Well, I've got one No Effects.
Yeah.
SS.
And
SS.
the one that's...
Service?
No, Still Seal.
Yeah.
For sure.
The one that most people know is called Punk and Drublick, which has got Don't Call Me White, Don't Call Me White. Anyway... That record, now fun fact, fun Grown Man Record Night fact, the engineer for Punk and Drublick is Thomas Johnson, who is the producer for the 5L's record.
Really?
Breathe Deep. He's the engineer on that and the Porno for Pyro stuff.
I just shit
and the
myself a
Perry
little
Farrell
bit on that.
Yeah. He's actually a member of Porno for Pyros, technically.
Okay.
But anyway... He did engineer Punk and Drublick, and Carl the Envelope hit me to No Effects back in the early 90s. And we just told this Derek Higgins story about them recently. But anyway, so I looked this up, and it's like, this is the 4th studio album, came out in 92. But it's not been re-released recently. 2012 came out on black vinyl. 2014, there was a purple and a yellow version. And I asked dude, I was like...
Have you opened it yet?
No. I asked dude, I was like, so...
You going to open it?
When was this from? And he said, well, they've not been re-released since 2014. I'm like, so this is still new from at least 2014? He's like, yeah. When I looked it up, I mean, I'm a fan anyway, and I want to have it anyway for $10. But these... shits don't go for less than like $30-$40 for whatever, because they're just not around. So I don't know. He said the number on the UPC is the same. He's like, I have no idea what version this is.
So it's like 13th floor elevators with the album code is the same for the last 30 years.
So let's check it out.
Okay.
We'll find out real quick. It's black. It's black.
So what does that tell you? It's 2012?
That's 2012.
Okay.
It's the black on 2012. Whoa.
Careful.
They go all over.
When we do my last one?
Let's show this guy off. Let's stick that up in the camera there, Jay, if you wouldn't mind. And get it close. There we go. Not that close now. Freeze it.
Right there.
There we go. See, it was on clearance. It was $18.99. I got it at $9.99. I'm a clearance kind of guy, Clarence.
Roger.
Last but not least,
Yeah.
this turns out to be my favorite of the digs I got when I went out. The wall's awesome and on its own, but these of the last 2 weeks ago, I went out on Saturday and hit one of our stores.
Yeah.
A band called Spartacus.
Now, I don't know this band.
Triumvirate is the name of the album.
Triumvirate?
I think it's their third album. It's from '75, and I love it. It sounded to me like Emerson, Lake and Palmer. If Peter Gabriel was the singer.
Well, I was going to say, with a name like Triumvirate, it's got to be pretentious like Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
It's got a very pretentious feel to
Yeah.
it. But
that doesn't mean it's bad music. That doesn't mean it's bad music.
Good German prog in the vein of English prog.
Cool.
I would say. Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
So
I was impressed. I had no idea.
I'm going to double check. I'm pretty sure this is 2012, though. That's pretty crazy.
Okay.
A sealed record in a local record store, 2012. Yeah. I mean, I guess it happens.
It does happen.
But it's, I mean, sitting in new stock, not like stuff that had come in.
It doesn't smell like 2012, though.
Smell it.
Okay.
Smells like Obama. Obama. So we'll take a quick commercial break, mostly because I'm about to piss out of my eyeballs. Whoop. Nope, sorry. So we're going to take a quick break, come back with a so to speak, and I guess a chip chat. If we've got to do a chip chat, I guess we'll do one.
What? We got to do one. We're all about chips.
I guess.
This is chip central.
Also, we'll come back with a little celebrity news. Some celebrities that Steve and I met.
Oh, we met somebody
today.
Jay don't even know about this.
Jay doesn't even know about it. Find out who it is coming up after the break. We'll be right back.
How do you turn this on?
Brandon Tartikoff. Did y'all meet him today?
Possibly.
How do you turn this on? Possibility.
Butterball presents
Killer Parts, Jay.
Kill it.
Dost thou smell turkey?
Tis beautiful.
Thou cannot judge turkey by the beauty of its skin.
Indeed, it could be dry.
But this is the Butterball turkey. Always plump and juicy because it's deep basted where hand basting can't reach.
Look how juicy.
Thou never served so juicy a bird.
Thou never brought home a butterball.
Butterball from Swift. 'Tis truly plump and juicy.
Sears is as big as Texas, and it has everything you need.
We're at a Sears store to find out why Sears is where America shops.
Well, I work for an airline and travel all over the country. So I find that I like to shop at Sears because I can always use my credit card there.
The Sears catalog is a fast, easy, convenient way of shopping.
I even buy my saris sometimes in Sears at the fabric department.
Sears, where America shops.
We tried to make our Heinz home-style gravy just like your homemade.
Oh, really?
We made it with real beef and beef juices, just the way you do.
Oh, yeah?
We even seasoned and simmered and stirred it till it was like your own homemade.
Well, it's close.
Oh, yeah? Where are the lumps? Oh, no.
Heinz home-style gravy, so close to homemade.
It all starts at 9 a.m., 8 Central, with a parade preview. Then the big one, the Thanksgiving Day Parade. Later, see Grandstand, followed by NFL football action, as the Detroit Lions host the Buffalo Bills and O.J. Simpson, Thanksgiving Day on NBC.
Vera.
Don't go away, Jay. We got a surprise for you.
Oh, that's right. Jay's got to stay for this.
Yeah, I'm even going to keep the door in here. No, Jay, stand up right there. Because Jay...
Near the mic.
Grab you a mic, too. Because we got a... hang on, I got to find it. Steve and I made a new best friend today. And I don't know if...
the man had a story to tell.
The man had a story to tell. New best friend. You know who this guy is? You know this friend of mine?
Oh, God.
Look down here now. Come on, Jay.
I saw he was going to be on there today.
Hey, look here now. Here's another one. Look at there now.
Oh yeah.
Friend of mine. You guys know who George South is?
You should if you don't.
Give us a little breakdown, Jay, for George South's career.
George South is an old wrestler from the 1980s from Charlotte.
I believe he said he's fought Ric Flair about 200 times.
Ric Flair claimed George South was his best opponent, working opponent, you know, like
yeah,
you know, in the trade.
From Boone, I think
he's from Boone.
Lives in Charlotte.
He's got a wrestling school near Charlotte.
Oh yeah,
long time.
A long time.
A really nice guy.
Like 30 minutes.
Really nice guy.
He got there early. He was doing a live interview at noon. He got there early, so we were able to spend because I didn't want him to stand in a conference room all by himself. So we just went and talked to him, and he did most of the talking. But it was great to hear him.
He was what you call a job guy.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I got a match we can show. Like I thought I had it in here.
Well, he talked about this one era during wrestling when everybody had an animal. I
downloaded the Jake the Snake.
Oh, you
match.
got the snake match?
Yeah.
Did he tell you about getting his hair cut?
No, but he talked about Jake the Snake not letting the snake crawl up on him, just dumping the snake on him, and it freaked him out.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like unconscious, and as soon as he dumps it on him, he wakes right up like, whoop. No, sir. No, sir.
Yeah, it was a good guy though.
Good guy.
Yeah,
good friend of ours.
So WrestleCade, it's a big event. It's going on next weekend.
Friend of ours.
In Winston-Salem.
Numero uno. Friend of ours.
Perked me up a little bit.
There you go now. Friend of ours.
George South.
All right, let's do us a little so to speak. Now, sorry, I got that stinger on. Oh.
All right, so a few weeks ago when I was here, I think.
Nope, wait, hold on.
What are you doing?
Hang on. No, it's all messed up.
What are you doing?
Before we get into that.
You got some soda news?
No, you got to try that soda we did last week.
I wasn't here. You saved this for me? Saved the last sip for me?
Take it home with you.
This is, no, I'm not taking this home. Cola Champagne.
Yeah.
Which, is that from Brazil or something? What is that?
Guatemala.
El Salvador.
El Salvador.
Yeah.
Now you tell me what it tastes like to you.
Now it does say it's a cream soda. I believe.
It does.
It says that somewhere, and that might mean cola. Well, that's cola. Champagne. Like bread. Pan is bread.
Okay. Let's see what you think. It wasn't a bad soda at all. Not even. Well, made some cocktails with this with vodka. That was terrific.
Ooh, you know what?
Now, but sip it and now wait. Sip, wait. Don't tell me yet. Wait. Now what does it taste like?
You ever had red cream soda? Not cream soda, but red cream.
The same thing. What did we say?
Bubble gum.
Okay, yeah, that's the flavor.
That's the sugar.
Yeah.
Typically for South American sodas, that bubble gum would be guarana.
Yeah.
It doesn't say guarana on there, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Because most of those South American sodas that have that, like, holy shit, that's like bubble yum. It's got guarana and that guarana flavor. But they could fold that into.
It does say
natural flavor.
It does say sabor artificiales, which is artificial flavor.
Yeah.
So
which that could mean
could mean that flavor.
A
that
myriad
you
of things.
It tastes like that. What you're talking about.
But I just wanted to
yeah. So
take this on for your family if you want.
Let's clear our palates by doing a shot real quick.
Oh, but hey, look, man, this is sugary business. Keto. I can't do keto,
well, I'm diabetic. I can't do that.
Well, yeah. But
diabetics by all.
So my situation's more important than yours. So.
There's a lime there, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Every diabetic by Elron Hubbard, Steve.
Elron Chubbard.
Diabetic by Elron Chubbard.
Yeah. Diabetes by Elron Chubbard.
Diabetic by Elron Chubbard. That's good. So a few weeks ago, I was here 2 weeks ago, and we did a soda. Might have been, I think, the worst soda we've ever done on the show.
Yeah.
It was an Indian soda, and it was terrible. It tastes like vinegar. And so here we have something from Pakistan.
Yep.
In a small can. Looks like the size of like a double shot can, it's a cream soda.
Okay.
It says Pakota cream soda, product of Pakistan. So let's try this.
Okay.
See what they think about cream soda.
You think it's like a rice cream soda?
Oh, I don't know.
Bill's got you a comment about that record. The name of the band is Triumvirate. That is their second album. First one is Illusions on a Double Dimple.
A double dimple, yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know, man.
Well, I was joking and said like a rice cream soda.
It doesn't taste like cream soda.
It tastes like a rice.
As we know cream soda.
No, it tastes like a rice cream soda.
You think rice?
Rice is what comes to my mind.
There's no rice in it.
Is there any rice in?
Ricin. Maybe ricin. I don't know what to think. I don't know. I don't like it.
That is not a flavor that I'm familiar with. It's weird. We had a flavor that it doesn't even register on our palate necessarily. And we immediately I don't even have a comment about this. You know what I mean?
You know what flavor?
It's not like
you know what it tastes like to me?
What's that?
Like if you somehow.
It's vanilla and something.
No, if somehow you got your mom's Jergens lotion in your mouth.
Yep. And vanilla.
Like maybe you're whacking off and like your hand.
Football. Push.
You got the lotion in your mouth. Like it's like hand lotion. It's not good.
No. No.
So that's our soda speak for the night. We've done some bad sodas. Except I would say this cola champagne is
terrific.
pretty darn good.
That's way better than this. This tastes like strangling a homeless man. If you could take strangling a homeless man and make it a flavor, it would be that. A little bit sweet, but mostly better.
You know what kind of it's the one with the kid, the baseball
butt balls.
The bubble gum you get that's flat that has the comic in it. Double bubble, is that not? It's not the crazy new flavors of bubble yum, and it's before bubble yum. It's
the one with the comic in it.
Double bubble, right?
What was the one with the comic? Bazooka Joe.
Yeah, bazooka.
Bazooka
it tastes like bazooka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take it home with you now.
Nah.
Let your youngins try that.
Nah.
They like it.
Nah.
They love it. Put a little vodka in it. They'll love it. All right. Well, I guess we're going to go to stupid chip chat.
What do you mean stupid?
You guys want to do a stupid chip chat? We've done like 1,000 of them.
Can we take it? Can we take a zoom in on Mikey Bananas right now? Talk to the director.
Let's do
zoom in on.
No, you guys want to do a chip chat? We'll do a stupid chip chat. All these potatoes get made into chips. Whatever. We've done like 1,000 of them, so we'll just keep doing them.
I was excited about this one.
What is it?
Well, when I was at the Indian's grocer, they have Lay's chips that we don't have here, and this is a it's called American style cream and onion. So I'm assuming this is what we know as sour cream and onion. But the cool thing about Lay's chips that they sell in India, or at least they sell in the Indian grocer in America, is they are ruffled. They're the rigid chips. American style cream and onion.
Indian chip, you say?
From the Indian grocer.
Indian grocer.
Don't know how old they are, because one thing I noticed is they don't give a shit. I guess they're not held to any laws where they have to put the they don't have to put the expiration date on it. So maybe. PepsiCo India Holdings. There you go. Let's try these. Oh my God! And that's the other thing is these chips do not open very well. They do this.
Oh, they're one of those.
Like, what do we know? What chip does that?
The kettle chips do that.
They call that a VT in the business.
Big deal. I mean, that's your whole thing. Is like you open different than other chips.
You want to try these?
Okay, that's what we do on the show, right? We tried.
You worried about losing your keto?
We do potato chips. Let's try potatoes. You guys ever tasted potatoes before? Oh, it's something innovative. It tastes like every other chip we've ever done, ever. It's the same as every chip ever.
That's good.
There we go.
You could try that. You could try that act, but this is really good.
That's sour cream and onion with way more sour cream.
Yep. This might be Frito-Lay's best potato chip that they ever did.
Yeah. I feel like we've done 104 of those, the same chip. If you really want to get down with something, you want to go this direction. Max party size barbecued pork rinds. No carbs. And it's not the same chip we've done 45 times in a row.
Carbs. Delicious carbs.
I don't know. Hey, they're from India. Hey, these are from America. You choose. What side do you want to be on? India or America? I don't know. I'll leave it up to you.
These are so damn good.
No.
I'm going back.
Go to youtube.im.
I'm going back to my Indian grocer.
I'm just tired of doing the same chips. Potatoes are done. They're old school.
Oldschoolpotatoes.com.
I mean, I remember riding my dinosaur over to get my potato chips. Nowadays, I take my future car and get pork rinds.
Oh, I got a future car.
So, what do you want to do? You want to ride your dinosaur? Or you want to get on? You want to get a future robot ride? A future robot ride to get some fucking pork rinds? We're grown men. Fucking,
dinosaur.
We're grown men. Fucking flex their shit and get real food about it. Or do you want to have a stupid potato chip that we've done 1,000 times in a row? What side do you want to be on? I don't know. You make your own decision. I'm siding. I mean, I know where I'm going already. I know where I'm leaning at least. I don't want to weigh my hand, but I think I know where I'm. I think I know where I'm leaning already.
I feel like you're giving us witness.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just.
Are you witnessing to us?
Potatoes are making me feel a certain kind of way. I don't know about it. I mean, do you want to just keep? I mean, if you like poison,
So you don't want to do chip chat anymore?
I mean, we
call it rind chat.
We can do. I mean, we'll keep doing it. Hey, next week I know what we'll try. We'll do a Walmart barbecue flavor potato chip, and we'll pretend like it's something you've never seen in your fucking life before, and it'll be brand new. And you guys can humor us and tell us how this is the first time you've ever seen fucking Walmart store brand barbecue potato chips.
Actually, I want to challenge you next week to well, I won't be here, but you should challenge yourself to a taste test.
Taste test.
Walmart has a new line of chips out.
Okay.
They are rip-offs of Procter & Gamble's Pringles.
Oh yeah, that guy died.
What? The designer?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was buried in a Pringles can. I kid you not.
Are you serious? What?
Of course I don't say anything's not fucking serious. I mean, why do we go on the internet if we're not going to be serious?
How did they get him in a little Pringles can?
They burned the shit out of him, Jay, and made him into ashes. That's how they fit him in there.
Wait, hold on. When you said that, I seriously thought somebody constructed a tube like that.
No.
He was put inside of.
You can't have that many tubes running around.
Think about Pringles cans. When I was a kid, this is 1974, 75. I was 10. Pringles came out, and it was a tight fit. The lid fit tight.
Yeah.
So if you blew a little air into the can,
yeah.
you could make the baddest ass cannon. And me and my friend,
stomp on it.
Donnie Whiteout would be in his basement, and we'd be like kicking these like Pringles cans, like boom! I guess enough parents complained. So nowadays, when you buy a Pringles can, they have that extra little lid that like you pull off. Once you pull that off, though, and you put the top on, it doesn't grab it like it used to. It'll come off. It'll like poof.
In a similar story, me and my cousin, who we used to hang around and ride dirt bikes and shit with, like all the time. Me and him were both molested by my uncle, which was his dad, which was extra weird.
Yeah. This is down Dillon, right? Listen, a lot of times we talk serious, but just so you know, there are resources for you.
1-800 keep dialing 9. Well, I'd like to say a lot of things, but what I mostly want to say is we appreciate the shit hell damn out of you guys for joining us from Grown Man Record Albums Friday evening. We had a good old time playing some record albums. Woo! Woo! You guys like record albums? I know I do. And especially meeting up with George South today, I damn sure know I do.
What time did we start?
Woo! I don't know. It's late.
It's only 1:20.
Yeah. So we're gonna play some more music. Switch over to the Twitch channel and hang out with us and listen to some records.
Switch.
Hey, look! Hey, look, man! Check this out. I'm gonna tease a little ahead. A little short week coming up.
Yeah.
There's the potential of a surprise Grown Man Record Night or Captain Car Wash show coming up. Or it could be a surprise video game stream coming up on Twitch and YouTube.
Okay.
Simulcast. So you can hang out with us while we're playing some games.
So you don't know which direction.
Or playing some records. Or both. Maybe we'll do it all. We'll do some records and video games and just stream some shit and hang out and have a good time. I know you guys probably got some time off like we do for Thanksgiving, and it's a good time for family, and you guys are family. And that's why I can count on you, family, to smash that like button. Smash it, bro. Hit that bell notification icon. Get those notifications.
We gotta get the numbers up.
I want to hit 500 subscribers by New Year's. If you guys don't help me, goddamn it, I swear it. I don't ask for nothing. But no, come on, help me out now. Help me out about it. And we'll catch you next time on Grown Man Record Night. We hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Eat some of that turkey. some of that meat. Get a hold of some of that meat. And we love you and appreciate you. And you guys, y'all gonna have a good one. I know you are, because I trust you. We'll see you.